Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I want to share with you a little haul. Just a little haul, nothing crazy. We just have some fragrances that I've purchased for myself and some PR fragrances, but it's really not a lot of fragrances, so it's not going to be too long. So if you want to see what I've been picking up and what has been sent to me that I have been loving, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so let's start with the fragrance that I got sometime in October or November. This fragrance I bought from Sephora. It was either when I was going to Dubai or going to Jamaica. It was from one of those trips. And I decided that I wanted to purchase the Valentino Green Stravaganza. I just love the name. Green Stravaganza. It's so fancy. This color is so damn pretty. So if you guys know me, you know I love the Valentino line of fragrances. I have most of them. And if I don't own them all in the collection, I've had them and then returned them. This one I knew I loved. I smelled it. I loved it at first sniff, but I just never picked it up when it was first released because I either had other fragrances on my list or I just didn't need it. But when I was going to, it was Jamaica. It wasn't Dubai. When I was going to Jamaica in December, I felt like I wanted this fragrance because I'm always taking like tropical fragrances and coconutty fragrances. And the month prior when I was in Dubai, I had all of my coconut fragrances and citrus fragrances. So I wanted to carry something different for Jamaica. Bought this fragrance and never even took it with me, y'all. I never even took it with me. So diabolical. But this is a fragrance that's perfect for spring and summer or vacation. It's basically Valentino Donna Born in Roma, but with a tea note. It is so pretty. Now, if you guys remember the is it Yellow Dream? Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the yellow one. Bae loved that one on me. We went to the mall. We were just at the mall and we were walking through Macy's and it was just released and I wanted to smell it. I sprayed it on me. I didn't like it on me, but he did. He was like, oh no, I like it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I mean, you know, Lucius, I had to put me first. So I didn't get it because on me, it was giving me like a lemon cleaner kind of vibe. But this just smells very sweet. I mean, not overly sweet. It's not like the original Donna, but it definitely has more sweetness to it. And it has a green freshness to it from that tea note. It smells so good. This doesn't smell like any kind of cleaner on me. I love this. I haven't really full body worn it yet. I just bought it and sprayed it and was going to take it with me on vacation. I was going to decant it and didn't end up taking it. Child, I ended up taking coconut and vanilla and musk to Jamaica. Didn't even take this, but it's fine because I can wear it in the upcoming spring and summer months. So just wanted you guys to know that I got the Valentino Donna Green Stravaganza. So the next fragrance I got during the end of 2024 with one of Sephora's discounts, child. Sephora was having so many discounts last year. They were having the VIB sale, the fragrance for all, the gifts for all, and an extra random 20. Like they were just having 20% off. So I was like, you know what, let me go on ahead and get the new Black Opium YSL glitter. This fragrance is Black Opium, the original one. If you know the DNA, I'll tell you the notes. But if you're familiar with the DNA of the original Black Opium, it's that, but less coffee and more marshmallow. So that's what I get with this fragrance. It's Black Opium with marshmallow. You guys already know when it comes to the Black Opium flankers, they definitely keep that DNA and they'll add in like a cherry or more vanilla. So this time they went with marshmallows and I'm so happy about that because I love it. It smells so pretty to me. It's very feminine, very girly. You smell the marshmallows in the opening, like you'll smell it like, oh, I think I smell some marshmallows. Yeah, I smell marshmallows. But then in the very deep, deep dry down, that's when the marshmallows shine. So if you love marshmallows in your fragrances, then you'll love this. But be warned because you're still going to get that original DNA of black opium. So in this one, it opens up with green mandarin, there's pear and lemon, there's orange blossom, vanilla absolute, coffee, marshmallows, musk, and patchouli. So like I said, for me, I'm getting the original black opium DNA with a little bit of marshmallows in the opening, but in the deep dry down, once it starts to dry down, that marshmallow is just pushing through. She pushing through. And if you love marshmallows, you'll absolutely love it. It's very sweet, very fun, very girly. You can't lose with it if you love the black opium DNA. So black opium glitter. Okay guys, so this next fragrance that I purchased from Bergdorf Goodman reminds me of vacation. Not because it's a vacation scent, but because of the color of the gorgeous bottle. Y'all, this is by Victoria Beckham, and this is Portofino 97. This color literally looks like the water in the Maldives. I kid you not. This just makes me want to go on vacation. This bottle is everything. But let me talk about the juice. Let me talk about the scent. First of all, I was familiar with Victoria Beckham clothing because if you guys are from New York or New Jersey, or maybe all over the country, I have no idea. But if you remember back in the day, if you're an OG fashion girl, if you're an OG shopping girl, y'all know about Daffy's and Loehmann's, right? Leave it in the comments below and let me know if you've ever shopped at Loehmann's or Daffy's. So unfortunately, those stores are no longer with us. I cry every day about it, y'all. But Victoria Beckham, her things were sold in Loehmann's and Daffy's. I was such a huge fan of Victoria Beckham jeans because they came long. They were sold at Loehmann's and Daffy's, and I believe Century 21 as well. Yeah, I think Century 21 definitely sold Victoria Beckham too. So I used to love her jeans because like I said, they came long. I want to say they were like 35-inch inseam, and they didn't come in different lengths. Like that was just the standard length. So if you were a short girl, you definitely had to get her jeans altered. So I love the fact that she had tall girls in mind when she made her jeans. So long story short, I haven't seen or heard anything about Victoria Beckham clothing, nothing, let alone knowing that she had a fragrance. So I was reading something somewhere the other day. I don't know if it was a comment section or if, I don't know, but I read something that said, "It Girl" by Brown Sugar Babe. And you all know that I love that scent. I love It Girl. So It Girl was the oil to this fragrance. I read that somewhere and I said, okay, let me go see for myself. Googled Victoria Beckham fragrances, and I saw that they were sold in Neiman Marcus and in Bergdorf. But I don't know if they're in Neiman Marcus in store because they're definitely not at the Neiman Marcus at the Short Hills Mall. So you got to go online, but they are in Bergdorf Goodman. I smelled this fragrance and it was an immediate yes. It smells just like It Girl. So y'all, I had to get the fragrance. I'm going to layer it with the It Girl oil by Brown Sugar Babe, but I'll also wear it on its own because I just love this scent. So let me tell you the notes. This has top notes of bergamot and black pepper. There's C notes, amber and incense, vetiver, musk, and patchouli. Now, this doesn't really sound frou-frou la-la. It doesn't sound girly because it's not like that. It's just a very sexy scent. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled before because when I smelled the It Girl oil, I was just in awe. Like I was smitten, like, wow, this scent is so gorgeous. And to know that there is a fragrance that goes with that oil, when I tell you, It Girl gets so many compliments. Whenever I wear that oil, somebody is giving me a compliment or asking me, what am I wearing? And when I tell you, the Brown Sugar Babe It Girl oil is strong, it is strong. So best believe if you're pairing that with a fragrance, you got to pair that with a strong fragrance because that oil going to eat it all up. It is going to gobble that little pour fragrance on up. So I'm hoping that this fragrance is going to give me that loud performing beast mode, you know, kind of scent. But if not, it smells like It Girl, and I will just layer and just get my life because it smells so good. I'm so happy, y'all. I'm glad I be reading through comments sometimes, not all the times. And I want to say this was on Instagram. I was reading through a comment on Instagram and saw it, and I'm just so happy that I got it. I regret getting the small bottle of this, y'all. I should have got the big bottle. This is the, is this a 1.7 ounce or a 1 ounce? This is 50 ml. So I wish I would have gotten the 100 ml because I just love it that much. But it's okay, because now that I know that it's sold at Bergdorf and Neiman Marcus, I'll always just get another bottle. But I can see me beating this one right on up. Like this one right here, she gonna be date night. Like I said, I haven't worn her out yet, but I do love how it smells. So I'm just hoping that the performance is gonna be up to par, because this scent right here is amazing. It is not frou-frou la feminine girly girly, but it's still feminine in a very sexy, commanding the room, commanding the attention type of way. I just love it so much. And I love this bottle. The color, it's very sleek. It almost looks like a drink, right? Like, is that called a flask? That's what it kind of reminds me of in this little flat bottle, but I just love it so much. So Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. All right, y'all. So those 3 fragrances I purchased with my own coin. So now let's get into some PR. So this next fragrance was sent to me by Twisted Lily. Twisted Lily emailed me and they asked if I wanted to try any fragrances, whatever. So I told them, you know, I wanted to try vanilla powder. So they sent me a full bottle of vanilla powder. Now, this fragrance has been around since 2023, and I've been seeing it on these internet fragrance streets, but I thought that this smelled like powder because the name is vanilla powder, right? So I was like, I don't really need another powdery vanilla, because I get my powdery vanilla from Queenin by Mind Games, which I love. That one you actually get powder. This one, the name is deceiving because I don't get a powdery vanilla, I get a musky vanilla, and it is gorgeous. This is a really pretty fragrance. It's definitely like a woody, not powdery, a woody musky scent. It does remind me slightly of Donna Karan Cashmere Palo Santo. This kind of gives me the cousin of Cashmere Palo Santo. Not as woody and not as spicy, but I'm definitely getting that they can, okay? But this is a gorgeous scent. Let me tell you the notes in vanilla powder. So it opens up with coconut powder. There's heliotrope, which gives it like a nuttiness. I definitely get like a nutty, kind of almondy kind of vibe. There's Madagascar vanilla. There's vanilla absolute. There's white musk. There's Palo Santo and coconut. You guys, this fragrance is gorgeous. You can wear it all year round, okay? Although it's a vanilla scent, it doesn't give me that gourmand, like cupcake vanilla. It's not that vanilla extract, very sweet, cloyingly sweet vanilla scent. This has a nuttiness, this has a woodiness, and it's also very musky, and I love it. I must say I am pleasantly surprised. Date night appropriate. Valentine's Day is coming up. I have a Valentine's Day video for y'all. I have a couple of Valentine's Day videos for y'all. This is definitely a fragrance that you can wear Valentine's Day. So Vanilla Powder by Matière Première. So this next fragrance was sent to me by Suspiro, and the bottle, you guys, is completely different from the other velvet bottles that Suspiro usually does in those bright, fun colors. This is like black lacquer. It is very sleek, very sophisticated, and I feel like the scent matches this as well. They have a whole collection of these type of fragrances from the Suspiro collection line, and this one is Diva. So Diva to me is a powdery, tropical, fruity scent. It definitely has more powdery aspects, in my opinion, than vanilla powder, but it is so pretty. This is a very sophisticated, I'm gonna slay, grown woman type of scent. That's what this is to me. I haven't worn it full body, but just smelling it, that's what it kind of gives me the vibe of. Like, if I'm wearing this, I'm gonna wear this on a day or evening that I'm a little bit more dressed up, maybe not sexy and trendy looking, but a little bit more classy and in a more classic type of chic styling. That's what I get from the scent of this. So in this fragrance, we have Mandarin Orange, Bergamot, Peach, Ylang Ylang. There's Carnation, Patchouli, Jasmine, Rose, and Iris. There's Sandalwood, White Musk, Labdanum, and Vanilla. If you love fragrances like Athalia by Perfume de Marly, then you'll probably love this. And honestly, the bottles are the same with the black bottles and the gold cap. It doesn't smell like Athalia, but for me, Athalia is that very powdery, grown, sexy, very sophisticated kind of vibe, and I feel like this is that same type of vibe. Sophisticated, grown, sexy, classy, classic type of woman. I just love it. It's a very pretty scent, very unique to my nose, because I've never smelled a powdery, tropical, fruity, floral fragrance. But it's a very pretty fragrance and I'm glad I have it. So this is Diva by Suspiro. So the next fragrance is also by Suspiro, and this is Cavatina. Now guys, Diva is definitely a part of my personality. And when I say Diva, I'm talking about Diva, the Suspiro fragrance, okay? Not being a diva, but this Diva right here. Very classy, very sophisticated, womanly, you know, all the things. And I definitely have that side of me sometimes. But the majority of the time, I am Cavatina, all right? Cavatina is a little green. She's a little sour. Like, if you guys like that green sour apple type scent, then you'll love this because it has like a sourness to it, but it's also very juicy. It's very bright, very fruity. This is a gorgeous fragrance, very unique. It's feminine, both of them, Diva and Cavatina, very feminine fragrances. But to me, this one is a little bit more fun. But although it's fun and feminine, it is unique because, like I said, it has like a green sourness to it. But it just adds a little complexity to the fragrance where it would just be like a very sweet, fruity floral. And I mean, listen, when you smell fruity florals all day, every day, sometimes it's nice to have a break in the fruity floral with a little spice or a little sourness or a little bitterness. You know what I'm saying? And that's the vibe that I'm getting from this fragrance right here. It is so unique, so different, and I love it, okay? So in Cavatina, it opens up with pomegranate, there's sorbet, black currant, there's pink pepper, there's mandarin orange, there's magnolia, jasmine, freesia, and apple, white musk, grenadine, and ambroxan. So this fragrance, guys, it gives you that bright, sour, green, tart apple, but you also smell something green, like not a green apple, but green, herbally kind of scent. If you're Caribbean, West Indian, African, if you know anything about cerasee bush, they boil it and they make it into a tea. So if you're having stomach issues or, you know, bowel issues, that tea right there is the remedy, okay? But that tea has a green scent to it. It's a green tea. It's a green herb, but it has that scent to it that I kind of smell in the background of this fragrance. So although this is sweet and bright and juicy, it definitely has that greenness, that green herbal nature to it. So although it's a fruity floral with that bitter green scent to it. So you definitely have to like unique fragrances. I don't think this is a safe blind buy. I don't think this is for everybody. I think that you have to be the person who loves fruity floral fragrances, you love sweet fragrances, but you also love a little bitter, a little green, a little herbal with your fragrances as well. It'll be perfect to layer, perfect to wear on its own. I feel like this is perfect for the spring, summer months because of that green note. I think it's the perfect fragrance to wear in the hot heat. So this is Cavatina by Suspiro. So the next fragrance was sent to me by the fragrance group, and this is by the brand Morph, and this is Tonka Tonic. Look at this bottle. It's very futuristic. It's giving very futuristic. Now, let me tell y'all about this fragrance. Do you remember, if you watch all my videos, you probably remember me saying this. Whenever I talk about Blanche Bette, I always say that Blanche Bette by Liquides Imaginaires smells like it has coconuts and almond milk, right? I always say that, but it's not listed. But I always say that, right? Like, can you vouch for me in the comment section below and let me know that you always hear me saying whenever I smell Blanche Bette, it kind of smells like there's some type of a coconut milk or almond milk in that fragrance. This fragrance right here actually has almonds and coconut, and this kind of gives me the vibe of Blanche Bette. But let me tell y'all something. If you didn't like Blanche Bette because for whatever reason it smelled like baby food to you, a few of you said that to me, that you've tried Blanche Bette but you didn't like it, you couldn't vibe with it, not because it was milky, but because it had something in it that kind of gave you like the baby food, baby something type of vibe. This fragrance is a milky lactonic fragrance, but it doesn't have that vibe, that scent that y'all be talking about that's in Blanche Bette. I know exactly what y'all are talking about. I love it. So I have no issues with it, but I know what y'all are talking about, and this fragrance doesn't have it. So if you couldn't get with Blanche Bette, but you wanted something milky, creamy, lactonic, this one right here is the one for you. So let me tell you the notes. Let me find out Morph was listening to my videos and watching my videos and saying, oh, we gonna make something like a Blanche Bet, but we actually gonna add the coconut water and the almond. I know what y'all did. So in this fragrance, we have almonds and coconut water. So it's not coconut, but it's almonds, coconut water, and fig. There's jasmine, orange blossom, and benzoin. There's tonka bean, sandalwood, and ambrette. So for me, guys, I don't get a lot of tonka in this fragrance. Like the tonka, you smell it, right? But it's not the star of the show. For me, the stars are the almond, a milky vibe, although there's no milk listed in this fragrance, but it definitely has a milky lactonic vibe. And of course, you do smell the tonka beans, you smell nutty, you smell warm, you smell creamy. This fragrance is gorgeous. So like I said, it's like Blanche Bet, but just sweeter without that undertone of the baby food that y'all be telling me about all the time. So this is Tonka Tonic by Morphe. So the last fragrance on today's list is by JUS Parfums, and this is Super Fusion. Y'all, I love this fragrance. I'm borderline obsessed with this scent, so I had to save it for the last. This one right here has been my vibe lately. It's powdery, it's nutty, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's musky. I've been loving musk all over again. Never stopped loving musky fragrances, but as of late, I've been in my musk bag, y'all. I've been loving fragrances that are very creamy, musky, nutty. I've just been here for all of them. And this one right here is gorgeous. Like I said, it's powdery, it's sweet, it has almonds. I think it has almonds. I'm gonna read y'all the notes, but I definitely smell almond in this fragrance, but it's not like a fall type of almond scent. You know what I'm saying? Like you can wear this all year round. This can be the perfect signature scent, okay? If you're somebody that wants a fragrance that just smells like you, but I mean, definitely more than just you. You know what I'm saying? But there's not a lot going on to it. It's more clean, but it's clean yet not boring. It's clean and not basic. It's just so gorgeous, feminine. It is just a beautiful scent. So in this fragrance, we have heliotrope, there's immortelle, there's isoe super, there's hedione, there's ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli. I feel like the notes kind of gave me, and the scent also, if you like Initio's Rehab, I feel like you'll love this fragrance. Because Rehab to me, although it's a woody fragrance, it's definitely a sandalwoody kind of fragrance. It's a woody musky scent. The musk is there just as much as the woody notes. And I feel like that's the vibe that I'm getting from this fragrance, although they're different. They're very different, but I'm just trying to give you an example or like something that it would remind you of. Or if you like one, you'll probably like the other. I personally love Rehab. I've heard some people say that it leans masculine, but for me, it's definitely a feminine type of scent. I mean, it's not feminine. It's unisex. And it'll smell good on a man, smell good on a woman. This is that same type of vibe. It is so pretty. But this is a little bit more floral. Like Rehab to me has bergamot. It's more citrusy, woody, sandalwood, creamy kind of scent. Musky as well. This one gives me that woody, nutty kind of vibe, but definitely more florals. So I feel like this is definitely going to be more feminine than a Rehab. Although for me, Rehab, I mean, I don't think it leans masculine or anything, but this is such a pretty musky fragrance. So it's really nice to switch it up and have different vibes. And I've been feeling that woody, musky, powdery, nutty vibe lately, and this is gorgeous. I love this. You can save 10% off with my discount code Aisha10 on soavantgarde.com. Y'all, this is so pretty, and it's an all year round type of scent, signature scent type of scent. You'll get complimented, all the things. So this is JUS Parfums Super Fusion. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know, what do you think about the fragrances that we talked about in today's video? Do you have them? Are they on your wish list? Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.